Hello everyone, happy LGBT History Month. My name is Sam. I graduated from the BRIT school a couple of years ago now, in 2018. I'm currently a third year at RADA, as much of a third year as it's possible to be now. I'm also the Pride rep for RADA, which means that I'm very passionate about LGBT history and knowing what has gone before us and who's gone before us and what they did for us. And I just wanted to take some time today to share a poem with you all, which was written by Oscar Wilde. Hopefully many of you know who he is. For those that didn't, he was a novelist, a poet, a playwright. His most famous play is The Importance of Being Earnest, which is a brilliant play if you ever get a chance to see it. And he wrote The Picture of Dorian Gray, just many brilliant works. He was writing in the Victorian period where it was obviously illegal to be himself, but he was unafraid to be himself. He was strong and flamboyant and wonderful and creative and a true artist, and really pioneered and led the way for a lot of us gay artists to do things nowadays. And sadly, his story, wasn't all happy. He was convicted for indecent acts in 1895, which luckily he wasn't executed, which could be back then. But he had to do 2 years of hard labour, which was essentially torture, and it broke him, and he died 5 years later of acute meningitis. But his legacy is one of love and light and wit and comedy, and I'd like to share with you some of his words. Apologia by Oscar Wilde. Is it thy will that I should wax and wane, barter my cloth of gold for hodden grey, and at thy pleasure weave that web of pain, whose brightest threads are each a wasted day? Is it thy will, love, that I love so well, that my soul's house should be a tortured spot, wherein like evil paramours must dwell, the quenchless flame, the worm that dieth not? Nay, if it be thy will, I shall endure, and sell ambition at the common mart. Let dull failure be my vestiture, and sorrow dig its grave within my heart. Perchance it may be better so, that I have not made my heart a heart of stone, nor starved my boyhood of its goodly feast, nor walked where beauty is a thing unknown. Or many a man hath done so, sought to fence in straitened bonds the soul that should be free, trodden the dusty road of common sense, whilst all the forest sang of liberty, not marking how the spotted hawk in flight passed on wide pinion through the lofty air, to where the steep untrodden mountain height caught the last tresses of the sun god's hair, or how the little flower he trod upon, the daisy, that white feathered shield of gold, followed with its wistful eyes the wandering sun, content if once its leaves were aureoled. But surely it is something to have been the best beloved for a little while, to have walked hand in hand with love and seen his purple wings flit once across thy smile. Aye, though the gorget asp of passion feed on my boy's heart, I have burst the bars, stood face to face with beauty, known indeed the love that moves the sun and all the stars,